Hi, so today is cycle day 12, and I had to do one more day of injections and then another ultrasound in order to see if my follicles did indeed continue to develop. And I mentioned that I had two, one on each side, that were, I guess, not as big as the other two, so they wanted to see some growth. So I can talk about that in a moment, but basically my tummy is officially a dartboard. There's a lot of little red dots. I had some minor bruising, so kind of sick and tired of getting shots, but either way, it's been an okay process so far. And I thought I would mention that during my castor oil pack hour, I'll call it, I usually watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I know, reality TV, huh? But it was interesting because actually yesterday I watched the episode where Chloe had her eggs frozen. So I could definitely, empathize and connect with that episode. So seeing her go through the egg retrieval process and talk about it, and also talk about how women in their 30s and their early 30s should probably have their eggs frozen if you have the funds to do it. Because, I think today, or in today's society, a lot of us are career women, and we're not having children until our late 30s or early 40s, which is very late and actually super difficult to do. The women that I know who have had children at 39, 40, 41, it's a couple of them were accidents and surprises, and a few of them, it was quite a journey to get there. So if you can freeze your eggs in your early 30s, I highly recommend it. I kind of wish I had done it, but you live and you learn, I suppose. And I guess where I'm at now, I'm even lucky that I have 4 developing follicles, but we'll see if those are viable eggs. Anyhow, so today I went for my ultrasound, and I had a sonographer, and her name was Julie. Isn't that cute? So she measured my follicles, and actually we did see some growth. So the one that was 13.5 millimeters on my right side jumped to 16 millimeters, which is incredible after one day. And then the one on the left side is, I guess that's the lazy ovary this cycle. And so that one went from 13 millimeters to 14 millimeters. It's still an improvement, so that's, I guess, a good thing. So during that appointment, Julie mentioned that if I did stop this cycle, like I asked her if I would see improvements for, a next cycle to come. And she said that, from her experience, some people do improve, but the most either, probably stay about the same. But, my gut feeling, and internally I felt that, I actually felt that these follicles or eggs, they're the ones. And, so I had to wait for my doctor to call me. And so she did call me in the early afternoon, and she was actually super elated and quite happy that the follicles perked up and started to develop more. So she was very pleased, and I was really, I guess I was just so relieved that she thought this was positive, because I was kind of worried, even though I felt that this was, a good improvement, I wasn't sure if she would have thought the same thing, because she's obviously the expert, but she thought they were good. So we are moving on to egg retrieval. So tonight I have to actually give myself, or Micah will give me the HCG trigger shot, and that will trigger the ovulation to occur. And egg retrieval is 36 hours on the dot afterwards, so Sunday morning. Yeah, so excited for that. I also have to take a pregnancy test tomorrow in order to make sure that those HCG levels do increase. And Micah will also do sperm collection on Sunday morning. And then they also tell you how many eggs, viable eggs they retrieve that day. And then the next day they tell you how many they fertilized. So this is all very quick and exciting. So I'm just, I'm really just happy that my ovaries were able to do what they should have done, and as, this day goes on, hopefully it'll boost up a little more. And, the doctor did mention that the follicle measurements are all, estimates. So it's possible that the follicles could be a bit bigger. Who knows? But I do really think that the castor oil packs helped with increased circulation. And and I've been trying to eat really healthy, trying to keep hydrated. I think that that's really important, actually, is, keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself relaxed, watch the Kardashians. But yeah, so I will update you on Sunday, and hopefully I'm not too, drugged up on anesthesia. So I will actually be, under for about 20 minutes. And hopefully there's not too much pain. But we'll talk to you about that in a couple days. Thanks, guys.